Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen unter Lutzer bei Let's Play 5.5. Ich bin es immer fix. Beim letzten Mal haben wir hier den Beginn von Naraka-Mandale wirklich mit ansehen müssen. Wir haben es zwar geschafft, hier Tsuna zu besiegen und damit die Genji auf unsere Seite zu bringen, doch nun ist der Doman wirklich ausgerastet. Und das sieht man hier auch, hier sieht man die Konsequenzen. Er hat hier einen Pseudo-Tree of Emptiness erschaffen, Satan, und er hat sich hier vorgestellt, nicht als Limbo, nicht als Doman, als der Anführer der 8 Dämonenbestien der Hölle, und als solchen will er hier sein Pseudo-Tree nehmen, um Naraka-Mandale, die Hölle selbst auf Erden zu erzeugen. Wir haben zwar hier nun einige Verbündete, liebe Leute, aber nichtsdestotrotz, glaube ich, wird es ein harter Kampf für uns. In Akt 9 Saitatsu Yubi. Frag mich nicht, was das heißen soll. Vielleicht heißt das, alles wird gut, solange du wild bist. Ich hoffe sehr daran. Ich hoffe sehr darauf, liebe Leute. Ansonsten sieht es schlecht aus. Ich denke, die Antwort ist eher nicht, dass alles gut wird. Lightning fell near the ruins of Rashomon at the southern edge of Heiyan-kyo. Nobody was struck directly, but in the lightning wake 2 demons appeared. They were not human, but truly demonic in all but appearance, a far cry from the creature who wandered about that night. A single step at the nearby spirits began to writhe in agony, and display followed immediately by other monsters going mad and taking their own lives. Such was the overwhelming wickedness and power of these demons. Saisetsu, present. You be present. The 2 humanoid creatures appeared more ornery than demented, for now stood up Kyo's ground without so much as a single spay, an impossible feat. The great bounded field that surrounded Heiyan-kyo was the creation of the legendary Omuji, Abinosemi. No manners of wicked creatures should have been able to penetrate it, even so. Cursed creatures! How dare you make your way directly through Lord Semi's bounded field? Who are you? Stay where you are, not another step further. We 8 generals are corpses and thus have nothing to discuss. We are only here to make our way to the demonic tree that stands at Suzaku Gate. None can stand in our way. Move aside. We may be corpses, but we are also invincible fierce blades. The demonic tree at Suzaku Gate? You know of it? Then you will go no further. We'll cut your heads where you stand. We just warned you about your power and ferocity. But then, you humans never listen, do you? You just come at us with your shots and start hacking away. Oh well. I guess I'm not in the position to criticize, since I am doing the same thing now. Keiner mag dich, Suzaku! One head. Ich würde... 2, 3... What the... In the thought, floating in the air. Call for the warriors, we need help. Get out of station near Rashomon, on the double. Suzaku Gate is now the gate to hell. Once we arrive at the Naraka-Mandala, this world will be no more. So I suppose killing you all here and now is an act of mercy. How kind of you, Lady Hyobi. Don't be ridiculous. This is obviously like the opposite of mercy. And so, in the blink of an eye, every officer and warrior tasked with defending Rashomon was dead. This was nothing like the previous Oni's playtime. Blood, limbs and heads scattered in all directions. Soon the only 2 left standing were the demons. It has a sight straight from hell itself. Naja. Ich bin nicht so richtig traurig darüber, dass wir irgendwann Suzaku und Tota scheinbar in einer anderen Form hier das Licht dann auspüsteln. Aber nun gut, zuerst später, liebe Leute. Immerhin haben wir jetzt eine Armada an Genji-Soldaten. Mama Raiku's Bones! So mag ich das. We have an emergency. Monsters have appeared at Suzaku Avenue. The officers and warriors there have been devastated. Yeah, I can see that huge evil-looking tree at Suzaku Gate all the way from here. No, Lord Kintoki. It was not Suzaku Gate. Two demonic calling themselves Seisetsu and Hyobi appeared out of nowhere in Rashomon. After slaughtering every nearby officer and warrior, they began heading along the Suzuka Avenue, directly towards the demonic tree at Suzuka Gate. So, we have two monsters headed in for the demonic tree. I recognize those names. Seisetsu and Hyobi are both Omiyori deities. However, I've never heard of them being summoned with their physical forms before. Do you know what's going on, Caster? No, I'm afraid not. Then what can you tell us about the demonic tree now standing at Suzuka Gate? Not much, I'm afraid. All I can say is that it possesses an enormous amount of magic energy. I know what it is. It's a tree of emptiness. A tree of emptiness. Come to think of it, you mentioned those before, didn't you, Maxie? You said they were monsters that looked like giant that came down from Earth after the world beyond tomorrow became a world of pure white, right? So if one of those things is growing here in the city now, it must mean... what does it mean? Dass Doman seinen Schritt gemacht hat. It means this Heiyan-kyo is going to transform into an entirely different world. Wer in 10 Gottesnamen spricht jetzt? It also means that the true new Tree of Emptiness will take a root in proper human history skies, which will bring our very future to an end. And for Maxi there, it means his return destination will become even more distant. Oh, that's amazing. There's writing floating around in the air. Who's doing that? How are you doing that? I didn't cast the spell. Neither did Nasu. It appears to be a kind of large range communication spell. It is very different from telepathy. I suspect it is woven with translation spell as well. Then perhaps it was cast by Lady Murasaki Shikibu. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I can even sense Karaka here. I apologize for the intrusion. I hope you don't mind that I let myself in. No, the Genji are really, really good at sensing people, aren't they? Indeed, they appear to be much better at it than my own meager sensors. Oh, my Lady Karoko, I haven't seen you since we bumped into each other at the Lord Michiniga's manor. And even then I saw you only briefly. Please make yourself at home. Bring us some water and be quick about it. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Here you are. I shaved off some ice from the ice house to go with it. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I feel much better now. Thank you, everyone. I know very little about poetry, but I do adore your beautiful story. Unfortunately, it seems we won't have much time for pleasant chit-chat. No, I'm afraid not. I just came here from the palace as fast as my carriage could carry me, after receiving a notice urging me to come here at once. And so soon I left and the tree sprung up right at the palace. It's okay, Karoko. You're safe now. Lots of dark warriors here in the Genji house. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Thank you. That was great, Kintoki. I'm so proud to see you know how to behave like a gentleman. Well done. Come, knock it off, will you? Anyway. What do you mean by notice? Did you receive a letter from someone? Does it have anything to do with the writing we saw floating in the air? Yes, it does. In fact, the letter I received was from Lord Abene Semi. Aha. Der mächtige Umyoji. Abene Semi? But I thought he wasn't in Heiyan-kyo right now. Ich denke, er wird tot sein. Darum wir ihn umgebracht haben. Indeed, he isn't. Even now, Abene Semi is somewhere far, far away. That is why I'm speaking to you in this manner. Some of you I have not even seen in quite some time. Those of you I'm speaking to for the first time, allow me to say it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Abenosemi, the greatest Omyoji of all time. Gar nicht arrogant. Das könnte mir fast Merlin sein. Liebe Leute, Abenosemi als Servant? Also Unterstützung wäre, glaube ich, gar nicht mal so schlecht. So. Auf jeden Fall müssen wir uns zu dem blöden Baum da aufmachen, den Fällen. Oh Leute, es ist... wen haben wir denn hier alles Schönes? Aber ihr wisst, der Max ist langweilig. Der Max ist mega langweilig. So, aber dafür haben wir ein bisschen Queen of Sheba Action. Wenn's klappt. Oh, nein, willst du nämlich eine Skadi? Entschuldigung. Nichts gegen Skadis, aber da brauchen wir doch ein bisschen schlagkräftigere Personen. Ja, Level 70 Castoria, why not? Sieht gut so aus. So, machen wir das so. Dann, jo, sollte es schön sein. Also, los geht's, Abi, mein Freund. Kannst du ja mal mit deinem Adjutanten sagen, dass er gefälligst aufhören soll, die Welt in eine Hölle zu verwandeln? I have yet everything. Oh, and when I say everything, I do mean everything. With all of Heiyan-kyo inside my bound of feel, I know what takes place there better than I know how clean my own house. I hear every triviality that takes place on the east side, every event that happens on the west side, and every underhanded trick playing out on the palace. And of course, I know all about the conversation that took place in Lady Fujiwara no Kadoku's house, including the ones between Kintoki, Lady Danzo, Maxi, and the people of Chaldea. I don't suppose your middle name is Zeus, is it? Come now, I'm not that good. You're going to make me blush. Well, no, you won't, but even so. Zeus, what's that? In this case, I believe it refers to an enormous monitoring device. Oh, I gotcha. Hey Sam, it definitely gives off that impression. He always seems to know everything that's going on, way before he could have heard it. You just know he's gotta be using a ton of shikigami or whatnot to watch and listen in all sort of stuff. He does give off that impression, yes. That he does. Oh my, I had no idea. Well now, it seems my stock is falling at a rather alarming rate. Stock? Oh, you mean the stocks you see out in the field? Huh. You seem oddly knowledgeable, Abenosemi. Genau. Es ist, also natürlich, also dass die Aktien fallen, ist natürlich ein Begriff, was es hier zu der Zeit noch nicht geben könnte. Do I know? But certainly you and your fellow Chaldeans already know about mystic eyes capable of looking into the future, no? At any rate, that is not a crucial topic of discussion at this moment, so I suggest we move on. Let's talk about what the great idiot that is Limbo has been up to. Alright. As you've most likely already guessed, Limbo is indeed the one responsible for the pseudo tree of emptiness that has taken root in the palace grounds. Pseudo tree of emptiness. I'm still not sure what it means, but that is definitely what Limbo called it. Regardless, Asya Doman summoned that black tree of emptiness. Well, more accurately, while it pains me to say this is it was something of a collaborative operation between poor Asya Doman and Limbo. It seems Limbo was summoned as the personification of the evil that dwelt with Doman's body. Whispered something wicked in Doman's ear, which led to his soul being swallowed up. Poor thing. Swallowed up? So then, back when we saw him in the palace... War's bereits... Ja, Doman. Limbo had already... Limbo. Limbo had already swallowed up Doman's soul. Oh yes, but don't beat yourself up for not realizing it. His evil nature was still hidden deep inside him at the time, so there was no rogue spirit presence you could have sensed. None of you did anything wrong. Limbo just happened to be a small step ahead. At any rate, he's certainly not hiding any longer. I believe that is due to your success in halting the Imperial Holy Grail War. Then, that the demonic was originally supposed to appear once the Imperial Holy Grail War had concluded? Essentially, he got tired of waiting. Originally he planned to collect the souls of 7 heroic spirits so that he could link a holy grail to his tree of emptiness, almost immediately completing it. And that is Limbo's ultimate objective, to grow the tree to full maturity, so that it may bloom. While I don't know whether it will also function as a wish granter once it reaches that point, with 7 heroic spirit souls powering it, I am quite sure it will generate tremendous magic energy, enough to make the impossible possible. That being said, I'm afraid I still don't know exactly what it is Limbo wishes to do with the Tree of Emptiness, since he never got around saying anything about that. Then the whole story about granting the winning master wish was nothing more than bait. Not sooner. I'm alright, Caster. Kendoki's lighting has already given me the jolt I needed to wake up. I will never again mistake what I should cut down and what I should protect. Limbo's wish is the only one the wish granter produced through the Imperial Holy Grail will grant. But now you have surprised him by surpassing his exceptions, and he has grown impatient. That is why he has shown his hand, the pseudo Tree of Emptiness, and abruptly cancelled the Imperial Holy Grail War. Now he has begun summoning heroic spirits through different means. I have to say, I'm surprised by how aggressive Limbo is being here. Doman was never so rash. So, about Seisetsu, what about Seisetsu and Hyobi? Did Limbo summon them? Indeed. They call themselves by the names of 2 of the Hatsuyoinchin, Date Omyoji, general gods of all things. As much as it infuriates me, I'll put it aside for now, since we still have more important things to do. As I just said, there are 8 Hatsuyoinchin, and Limbo is calling himself by one of their names. So, we should assume he will summon the other 7 separately. The moment 2 of them have matured and are making their way to North Heiyan-kyo Southern Edge. Once they have crossed Susako Gate and made their way into the palace grounds, they plan to sacrifice their own souls to the Pseudo Tree of Emptiness. And since the Pseudo Tree of Emptiness has already acquired the sorts of 4 heroic spirits from the Imperial Holy, Limbo only need 3 of those new heroic spirits to reach the tree for him to win, got it. But what happens if we blew him away before they reach the tree? That would likely help, but some agree. If all they needed to do to feed the tree, the souls would simply kill themselves in materializing, they would have done so now. So it seems safe to assume that the soul proximately to the Pseudo Tree of Emptiness is an important factor. However, given what happened in Shimosa, we should also assume that the Holy Grail will collect the souls automatically if they should. Leute, das ist sehr mysteriös. Das ist auch so, ich meine, okay, er hat alles abgehört, er kann alles hören. Und wir haben hier über Shimosa geredet, aber trotzdem. Which means... what does this mean? We cannot let the standard crowds cross Susako Gate, and neither can we kill them. Is that it, Lord Sami? So we gotta capture them without killing them. Sounds like that's gonna be a tall order with these guys. That will be. The Husjian will certainly be very powerful heroic spirits. You're not likely to be able to stop them if you're holding back, but neither can you afford to shatter their spirit cores and let the demonic tree consume their souls. So our only choice is to seal the souls away without letting them dissipate. Show them, Kadoko. Yes, Lord Sami. Are those Omyodi talismans? They've got so many pretty patterns on them. They're so cute. These are ties and talismans. I thought something like this might happen, so I prepared 8 of them ahead. Once you shatter their Husjian spirit cores, all you need to do is slap one of those on them. Do that and the Husjian soul will remain in this world for a while, never reaching the Pseudo Tree of Emptiness. If you can then destroy the Holy Grail, that is the Pseudo Tree of Emptiness, before the souls can pass on, all will be well. Once the tree is gone, their souls will be released before they ever have the chance to use for something evil. Then our next curse is clear. Tsuna, Kentoki? I'm ready. Hell yeah. I'm good to go wherever. Now Now we go to save a Genji must band together. Now the four heavenly kings and I must show what we're truly capable of. Lady Media and Ram, we cannot afford you to lose you, lest the enemy gain you source in service of his goal. Lord Maxi Lady Danzo, you two are our esteemed guests and Kintoki's very first friends. So I would like you to ask to remain here if that is all possible, would you? Now Lady Raiko, I promise I won't get in the way. If you're going up against heroic spirits, then I know I can be of help. I swear I will. I'm going to Raiko, Manjimoro. After all, I came here to help my friend. You better believe I'm going too. Limbo's gotten away with too much for too long. It's time I put an end to this. I see. You're all intent on making me worry, but I suppose that is a mother's burden. You're all very brave, Tsuna. I feel as though the scales have fallen from my eyes as well. Well then, I shall consider all of you Genji warriors from now on. Now come on, and let us protect Kyo together. Genji, move out! Genji, move out! So, die Genjis gegen die Dämonen. Detecting a large number of monsters around Suzaku Avenue. I believe they are the kind familiar. Most likely Shikigami the Limo himself is manipulating with talismans. Imperial officers and our fellow Genji warriors are doing their best to fight them off, but the enemy appears to have an advantage. That said, the Shikigami are... Leader, thank God you're here. The things are Shikigami being controlled by an Omioji somewhere. We've been cutting them and burning them, but they refuse to die. It's almost as though they are undying corpses. Corpses? Or Oni. It makes no difference. We fight until we make our way through them. Genji, advance! Hell yeah, Genji, advance! Let's go, Maxi! Genji, advance! Roar! Für die Genji! Für Geo! Bin ich jetzt offiziell auch ein Mitglied der Genji? Heißt es, Raiko hat mich adoptiert? Oh oh. Das heißt, wenn jetzt irgendwie wieder eine Dame ein weibliches Service auf uns zuläuft, dann kriegen wir wieder mal super viel Ärger. Ich kenne das schon. Also. Die schönen Dinge. Okay. Also. Zack. Zack. Kastor da rein, Kastor da raus. Genau. So, das könnte jetzt nur eine Damage-Frage werden, aber ich glaube, das schafft sie. Ich bin mir sicher, das schafft sie. Schafft ihr, Entschuldigung. Komm, Assassins. Kein Problem für dich. Ah, sehr schön. Okay, 117%. Klar, was sind das? Und da geht es ein bisschen schwerer mit dem Loopen, aber alles super. Okay, das sollte jetzt easy werden. Oh, mir fällt gerade auf, ich habe mega Fehler gemacht. Oh nein. Nein. Oh, ich bin zu dumm. Ich bin echt hart dumm. Okay, passt, alles gut. Oh, Leute, Mann, irgendwie habe ich habe auf Versehen eins der MP-Gens auf E-Mail gemacht. Das wollte ich eigentlich gar nicht. Aber okay, geht alles gut aus. Unlimited Delightworks. Sehr schön. So, schöne viele Sterne. Und jetzt bitte komm. Queen of Shepherd-Cuts, Queen of Shepherd-Cuts, Queen of Shepherd-Cuts. Also die Arts-Ups haben wir aus sie gemacht. So. Queen of Shepherd, Buster. Na, keine Buster Crit. Na doch, ich will einen Arts Crit mit ihr machen. Nur sehen, dass sie eigentlich mega gut critten kann. Weil sie hat ja theoretisch 100% Crit Up. Man müsste es halt nur einsetzen, wenn es gehen würde. Ah, Leute, Mann, ich sag ja, buff diesen dummen zweiten Skill hier. Ich weiß nicht, was das uns wert. Keiner hat einfach mal 100% Crit Up, einfach mal für 3 Runden. Und zieht jeder für eine Runde, Mann. Aber nun gut. Geschafft, ist geschafft. Und damit die ersten fiesen Monster weg. Oh, Black Reason. Oh, was für ein gutes Item. Landet direkt im Mülleimer. Fuma Missile. The enemy is instantly regenerating from its injuries. It's just like what happened with the rogue spirit sword masters. Indeed. They have made the artificial immortal by keeping their spirit cores separate from the bodies. I'm told that in Shimosa Lady Musashi was only able to reach the spirit core to extraordinary technique and lord the Murmasa's peerless blade. But all we have are these 8 talismans Lord Semi gave us. How can we stop these creatures for good? Out of my way. Er ist eigentlich voll krass, Mann. The enemies have completely vanished. Das sind die Genjis, meine werte Dame. Man, this really takes me... No, okay, not. That's how I end Warriors fight. I've also cast spells on them to enhance the power. When paired with their natural combat capabilities, they should be able to neutralize artificial immortality. Then again, seeing how they fight, they might have been fighting without my spells. Get out of the way! We're coming through! We need to get those 2 Hostilians making their way up the rope before they reach Shizuku Gate. Come on, Maxi, now Boss. Golden Boss? Da kannst du mir auch Mr. Golden Boss sagen. Habe ich kein Problem mit. Okay, aber Leute, das läuft doch wie Space Marken. Eigentlich müssen wir gar nichts machen. Ich glaube, also bei zur Kampagne eigentlich, wenn wir hier unsere Genjis das machen würden lassen, dann wäre alles gut. So, ich würde natürlich bis zum bitteren Ende gerne mit meiner Queenie spielen, aber ganz ernsthaft, ich muss auch hin und wieder mal Ketoki nehmen. Das ist ja sonst doch ein bisschen schade. So, muss man nur schauen. Soll ich ihm Merlin mitgeben? Ich gebe ihm Merlin mit. So, die Kastoria ist ein bisschen für ihn auch da. Ja, aber an sich ist wurscht, welchen Buster Crit Support übernehmen. Ich könnte auch Himiko nehmen. Ich nehme Himiko. Himiko auch Buster ab. So, und Great Rifles sind immer schön. Vielleicht nicht mit dem, sondern, wo haben wir es? Ich find's nicht, wo ist mein Bodhisattva? Bodhisattva! Falsches Bodhisattva. So, Fake Bodhisattva. Okay, zack. Zack. Emil schafft es schon. Ich glaube an dich. Oder auch nicht. So, dann würde ich mal sagen, let's freaking go. Und gleich die nächste Welle. Ich fand das so schön, wie Emil hier geloopt hat. Ich hoffe, das klappt jetzt hier nur mit einer Kasse. Aber komm, irgendwie geht es so mega gut. I believe in you, Emil Boy. Diese blöden Assassins, Mann. Mir gefällt es viel lieber gegen Sabers zu kämpfen, Mann. Weil es ist... ja, okay, gibt's mir noch eine Attack-Up, why not? Du kriegst gern das. Komm, ich geb dir... Oh, warte mal, ich kann ihm das MP-Gain... Nee, ich kann ihm das MP-Gain nicht geben, tut mir leid. Nee, doch, kann ich. Ich brauch das nicht, so. Dann hast du das. So, ich brauch's ja nicht. Kendoki hat ja 50% MP-Batterie. Oh, sein Kostüm ist so mega gut. Sein Kostüm ist so mega cool. Warte, ich muss draufhauen einmal mit ihm. Ich will nur seine coolen Animationen sehen. Wir setzen Kendoki leider viel zu wenig ein, aber ich meine, ich kann halt Single-Target-Zergs nicht die ganze Zeit einsetzen, weil, ja, gehen schnell down. Aber hin und wieder müssen wir ihn einfach spielen, weil er einfach so mega cool aussieht. Nimm mir die Delightworks. So, komm, langt. Ja, was machen wir eigentlich Sorgen, Mann? Ich mir Boy, Mann. So, theoretisch wäre es jetzt eine Damage-Frage. Aber es sind Sabers, also soll es jetzt nicht allzu schwer werden. Und für den Fall, dass doch, dann machen wir den Move. Und next round ist dann Himiko und Kentucky. Und ich bete, I pray, bitte eine Wasserkarte mit Kentucky. Ja, ganz nett. MP3 mir rockt schon, liebe Leute. Irgendwann kommt auch mal MP5, bevor ich wieder Diamond ziehe. Also, Dark Priest. Oh, ist eine putzig. Ja! Oh, Leute, Mann. Einmal perfekten Karten. Schade, ich hätte noch gerne was der Crit raus kann. Meditasi. Da rockt's, liebe Leute, genau. Und sogar wichtig für die Daily-Aufgaben. Und sie geben die blöden Mythos ab. Das läuft doch, würde ich mal sagen. Okay, komm, weiter geht's. Kommt alle her, ihr kleinen Geisterleinchen. Das voll disappeared. The ticks are all the Shikigami Limo presently sent. I must have detected two extremely powerful magic energy signals ahead. Please be careful, everyone. This must be the New York spirits I lot up in his semi told us about. Two of the Hashin, Seisetsu and Hyobi. I just heard someone call our corpses names. And just when we are almost at Suzuka Gate. I see. So there are a few rock spirits here. No, don't be like that. Take a closer look. Or just sense their spirits for yourself. These people aren't like the ones we killed so easily. Those are re-warriors, like the kind you surely once knew. It seems we have no choice but to stop and deal with them. Flee for your lives. Brave and powerful Heian warriors. None can stand in our way. My corpse cursed name is Seisetsu Tawaratota. I will be deaf of all of you. Ugh! My corpse cursed name is Hyobi Susaku. If death is what you want, I gotta kill you all. Ja, und genau dasselbe ist das, was du von mir bekommst. Liebe Leute, wir machen jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Beim nächsten Mal treten wir Susaku in den Allerwertesten. Und dann schauen wir mal, ob wir hier zumindest diesen Plan von Limbo durchschlagen können. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.